What's happening, Wisdom Warriors? Back at it for another video. How's everybody doing today? Um, Yesterday was a warm day. Man, it hit like it was sunny and warm. Now we got some sunshine out. I decided to lay this video down now because I want to go for a walk in nature for a little bit while the sun is still out. Finally, it's hasn't been out all day. I don't know where this video is going to take us today. Uh, but I'm going to touch on a little bit of the breath again, and we'll see where things lead us. How about that? By the way, I did get the series that I was telling you guys I was doing. I still haven't recorded part two and part three, but that's okay because I'm finding that there's still issues with the editing, but I'm telling you, it's going to be a banger. I really like the imagery that we're putting in there, and just as I'm speaking, there's dialogue on the screen, and then you have like little photos, and so it's going to be pretty cool. I've done a few videos before, similar, not similar. I used somebody else to edit them, but this is a different person, and he's awesome. And there's just a couple of things I see that we still need to work out. Um, but yeah, let's get into the breath a little bit more, and let's get into like just being with how we feel and our emotions. And you know, I just want to say that I was watching a YouTuber that I belong to her community and on Patreon and whatnot. And she keeps emphasizing how, which is something I feel anyway. I feel like we've been leading in that direction, but she keeps emphasizing we have to go inward. It's an inward journey. I don't really need her to say that because I know that already. And I know that from some of the videos I was already speaking to you guys about relationships, like dating relationships that I've been in, that I'm now realizing were pointing me inward. Um, but I can tell you right now, and I've spoke about it on previous videos, that the more we don't face what we're feeling and we continue to try to run and distract and numb, the more we're going to go into a not so great place with a lot of challenges ahead. And I'm not trying to be negative. I'm not trying to cast anything on anybody. We have to talk about these things. And this is where we're headed in 2023. And 2023, as I spoke about in the beginning of the year, is a magical year. But that's if you're putting in the deep inner work. If you're continuing to try to still run and numb out and distract. And mind you, I'm not saying this is for everybody. I'm not saying that there is a lot of people that haven't woke up and maybe will not wake up in this life. And I'm not saying that I'm this awakened, enlightened person. I don't come on here ever speaking that way. But I did wake up at a young age, 11, 12 years old or younger. Uh, and I'm not going to say that I didn't get dragged back in and pulled back out and dragged back in. And it happened throughout my entire life. Uh, and where I was off course and I was veering off course and I was not in alignment with my path, you know. And I did speak about that on a previous video, which I was going to talk more deeply about us choosing our path prior to coming here. My opinion on that still hasn't changed. But a week or 2 months from now, it may very well change. There's a lot of things that I spoke about a year ago on here that maybe I don't even resonate with anymore. And that's okay. We're ever changing, and we're waking up to all different things that are happening on the planet, externally and internally. And I can tell you right now, with pure conviction, that the breath can help you with all of this. It can help you navigate. It can help you go inward. It can help you uh, transmute trauma. It can help you move trauma through the body, move energy through the body. It can help you be more present and in the now. I spoke about this yesterday. The breath is so powerful, and it can be your savior. And that's why we have it. That's why it's there. But again, we have been kind of directed away from that. And I'm not using like blame or anything of that nature. We just weren't taught, at a young age. More, I feel like now the young kids that are coming in, that these star seeds, these indigo kids, just a lot of the new volunteers that are coming in, the new waves, as Dolores speaks about, Dolores Cannon, or spoke about because she passed on. But I can definitely tell you right now that if you start now, if you haven't already, if you haven't already, and you start now, and you start paying attention to your chest rising and falling, you pay attention to your breath now, you're going to navigate this year a lot better because you're going to be in the present moment. You're going to be present. You're going to be in the now. You're not going to be living in the past or stuck in the future, so far ahead. And you're sitting here planning 5-year plan, 10-year plan, and we don't even know where things are going, where things are headed, where we'll be in 5 or 10 years. It's like it's more concerning to like stay in the now, right now, and present. And maybe you could plan a little bit or have goals or want this or want that, but uh, you know, I feel like the if we have these tools in our tool bag, we can navigate so much more easily with ease and grace. Not to say that that's going to make it perfectly easy to do. It's still difficult every day. This is not an easy time to be alive by any means. A lot of chaos is happening in the external world. A lot of information is being thrown at us, and it's testing our belief systems, our intuition, um, if this is right or this is wrong for us. We're being tested hard in that way because of all the information that's coming at us. This is the information world, and especially with the AI and all this other stuff. I feel like the more you can come back to the breath, the more you can stay grounded and stay present and stay in the now. And the more you can go out in nature and even hug a tree or just put your feet in the sand or in the dirt, the more you're gonna be kind of balanced. You're gonna be, um, you know, uh, it'll be an easier time, but it's not gonna still be like a smooth ride by any means. And so that's why I come on here and have made so many videos about the breath. I told you about a story yesterday in 2017 when I hit rock bottom, and how I stumbled upon this video in the UK by this guy. If I find it, I don't know if I'll ever. It was like 5 years ago. I don't even know if they have history that long on YouTube. But yeah, I don't know that I'll ever find that individual that I found the video about. But now I can tell you right now, uh, breathing, breath work, all of that surrounding that is becoming so much more normalized. And I would venture to say it got more normalized through yoga. And, because yoga, a lot of different yoga styles use breath and movement. And so, like, especially like Kundalini yoga, it uses breath and movement. And so that's kind of like the tipping point for me where I was doing a little bit of breath here and there, but then Kundalini yoga brought me into like the breath of fire, which is so amazing and so powerful. And I'm so grateful and thankful for that. I'm slowly but surely getting back to my yoga practice. Uh, I kind of took a hiatus for like 3, 4 months because I was having neck spasms and back spasms, and I'm now I now have gotten more in depth with my stretching, and it's making a big difference. And I'm going to continue that. And I'm going to this individual weekly, once a week, to stretch me out. And once I get to a certain point, he's going to show me what I need to do, and I will do it on my own. And I'll be more flexible and more able to, you know, navigate these yoga positions and not experience these types of things. I found that my hamstrings were extremely tight. I'm taller, so you know, taller, slender individuals they're more tight, and so it was putting more pressure on my back, and so I never really fully got to the point where I could touch my toes, which I'm working on that. So that's something I'm definitely working on improving, and I am doing it every day and every week. Uh, so yeah, I mean, so I will get back to that practice, or you know, switch it up a little bit. I belong to this um, membership with Kundalini Lounge. I'm not sponsoring them or anything, but this is my second year now going into it, and they're based in the UK, I think it is, and it's all basically online, and they have all different kinds of movements for different things. For if you want something for the nervous system, if you want something for your eyes, if you want something for the thyroid, whatever, detox the liver. There's Kundalini yoga positions and movements and breath that you can do to 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 uh, to accomplish that. So it's amazing. I love it. I'm grateful I stumbled upon it over a year ago, and I'm getting back to it. There's a lot of positions in there that I found that uh, have introduced to me how you can be in the chaos, but yet at peace at the same time. So peace amongst the chaos, so to speak. And it's really opened my eyes to a lot of things. So yeah, I wanted to speak a little bit about that, a little bit about the breath again, and I hope that you are doing what I had suggested in multiple videos. And if you haven't already, set a timer, multiple timers in your phone, reminding you about the breath if you forget about it, or you're so busy throughout your day that you don't even realize or remember your breathing. Set multiple reminders. Let the reminders remind you, and then you look at your phone. It's an alert. You look at your phone, it tells you breathe or something of that effect. Whatever is best for you that will remind you. Breathe, Darren. Like, you know, put like that in there that pops up on the screen and alerts you at 4 or 5 times throughout the day. The more you do that, the more you're going to be reminded of the breath, and you're going to come back to the breath. And then you could also say, Darren, breathe. And then you could write, pay attention to your chest going in and out, up and down, you know, and it will remind you. I mean, you know, put it as a notification, that as if you were getting a text, then or a ring, you know, and I think that that will you'll be more inclined to pick up your phone or run to your phone, and then boom, oh shit, it's just reminding me that I'm breathing, that I need to breathe, you know, and the more we can do that, the more you will it will become a habit, and you won't have to think about it, and you won't have to have reminders in your phone. Again, I've been doing it for a long time, and I still forget sometimes. I'm driving and I don't even, like, you just aren't thinking about it. You're distracted, or you're walking through a store, or you're walking in nature and you're looking around at the birds and you know, another thing that distracts us is those planes in the sky. Again, I'm not going to speak on that on this channel. That will be talked about on the podcast that is in the works. But this here, I will not speak on that. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. That's as far as I'm going to go with it. But, there's a lot of distractions for us out in the external world when we're out and about that keep us from the breath, that keep us from paying attention to our body, talking to our body, listening to our body, hearing what it's telling us not to do or what to do. You know, I'm not perfect with that either, but I do try to take the time out throughout the day to ask my body how it's doing, and speak to my cells. There's even videos on YouTube that you can listen to with affirmations based on, talking to your cells in your body. They're listening all the time. Your body is listening, it's alive. As much as you may not think it is, it's alive. It walks around. It has live skin. Your hair grows. Your nails grow. Your body is literally alive, and it's listening to everything you hear and listen to yourself. And so we need to understand that and realize that it is alive. It is listening, and you can talk to it. It's not it's becoming more and more normalized. I mean, go Google it on YouTube. Go search on YouTube. You know, um, I forget what I searched out when I was looking for like an affirmation. Just say, you know, list affirmations. I don't remember now. I'll have to look it up and then let you know on another video. But you know, right now I can't think of what I actually searched for, but there is literally videos on there that you just put your headphones on and let the man or woman speak, and they're speaking to your cells in your body, your blood in your body, your everything. And you could speak healing. It speaks healing to your body. So I urge you to do that. Search it out on YouTube. There's tons of them out there. But again, we are distracted a lot from doing these types of things, or they're made to be a joke, or like, oh, are you kidding me? You talk to your fucking body? Like, are you kidding? Like, what the hell is wrong with you? Are you okay? Something not wrong? Is something like wrong with you? Like, it's definitely not normalized, and but you don't know what people are doing behind closed doors. And for all you may think this person next door to you, a neighbor, doesn't do any of that, and they do it all. And so who cares? Anyways, who cares what anybody thinks? Do what you feel called to do. Do what you feel is best for you. And if that's what you feel is best for you, then do it. I've done it. I did it this morning when I was getting infusion. Um, you know, like, forget what you call it now, like hydration infusion. Through they put a needle in and then you get hydrated with, like, there's ones called like Myers and things like that. But I've been typically doing ozone treatments, and you can look it up on Google and check it out if you want. But I've been doing that for a while now, and and I've done the Myers cocktails and stuff like that. Haven't done that in a while, but those are filled with like vitamin C and B12s and different stuff like that. But Yeah, so while I was doing it, I put on a YouTube video I found on. You know what? It's still early a little bit early in the video. I'll just look it up real quick on my history and just tell you guys what I looked up in case you're interested. I should be able to see the video I saw earlier. Um, just bear with me 1 second here. Hopefully I can find it. Dang, maybe. No, I guess not. Sorry, guys. I thought it would be in my history here, but it's actually not. And this is the stuff I watched today, which is weird. Or yeah, it was yesterday. Here was today. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know why it's not here, but that's okay. Some odd reason it's not there. Well, anyway, it's not there. I'll have to find out and let you guys know. But definitely, you can do it yourself too. You can just talk to your cells and say, "My cells are healing. My body's healing. I love my body. I care about my body." Love all up on yourself, like I spoke on a short I did several days ago. You know, the most important thing is to give love to yourself. You know, make sure you're giving lots of love to you before you give it to a partner or a friend or somebody else. Make sure you're doing it for yourself. Make sure you're taking out the time to love all up on yourself, to spend time with you, to meditate, to do yoga, to walk in nature. These are all ways of giving self love to yourself. Give yourself a massage, give yourself a bubble bath. These are all ways of loving yourself more and giving yourself nourishing food, that nourishes the body, like a green juice or vegetables or, just healthy, nourishing foods that you can nourish your body with. And if you don't really know, then ask your body, what do you need right now? How can I assist you? I've talked about this before on previous videos. So, and using the breath, laying down and just breathing. You could lay on the floor flat and just start paying attention to your chest rising and falling or your breath going in and out, and just lay there for, set a timer, 10 minutes. Pay attention to your chest rising and falling. Pay attention to your breath going in and out. We need to do these things. We need to sit with these emotions. We need to feel these emotions that we've been running from. We've been running from anxiety, depression, all these different emotions that are not meant to do that. They're giving us a sign. They're giving us a warning to come back home to ourselves, to look inward, to go deeper inside and explore why we're having those things happen. And the more we can do that versus like externalizing everything and separating from each other by arguing about politics or arguing about whatever the case may be, the more we can, the more we can, you know, spend time with each other, the more we can realize and, understand our own self and what we need and what we want and what's best for us, whether that be food, whether that be spiritually, whether that be, you're not going to just be, um, you know, doing things to be accepted or loved by others or in groups of others. And so we have to continue these practices versus speaking to people about what's happening in the external. Why not speak about the emotions that we're trying to avoid and run from? Why not speak about that? Why not share your experiences and share um, uh, like about your breath, about the breath going in and out, you know, like talk about these things that can help the children of our time, that can help the, adults of our generation or the elders or, why not speak about these things versus a lot of these surface level conversations that are pointless, when you can give a hand to somebody and tell them, hey, this may actually help you if you pay attention to your breath. They may laugh at you. They may tell you, I'm not interested. Who cares? Who cares? If there's one thing, they'll get one thing out of what you said, and maybe they'll start doing it silently without telling you. And you don't need to have that acceptance that oh my God, thank you so much, you helped me. No, you don't need that. Who cares? You know, who cares? Just give the information. If they use it, they use it. If they don't, they don't. The more people that sit with what they're feeling and not try to run anymore and try to escape it and numb out, the faster we're going to all evolve, the faster we're going to ascend, the faster we're going to change the planet externally, because it all comes down to us changing internally and healing internally and coming from compassion and love, a loving place for ourselves and for humanity. So please, man, please, for the sake of yourself, for the sake of our children, for the sake of the state of the world, do these things for yourself. If you're subscribed to this channel, you're not here by accident. Everything is meant to be. You're a part of this channel for a reason. And these videos have a message in there for you. Or I wouldn't be called to be doing these videos, even though we have a small audience right now. That's okay, because it's growing, and more people are seeing it through the shorts that I put out. And and it will in time. It will in time, and that's okay. There's 34 subscribers, and you 34 subscribers need to hear these messages, or you wouldn't be on subscribed to this channel. It wouldn't be making any sense to you. You would think it's airy fairy bullshit, and you wouldn't think it's like, you would think I'm a nut job. Maybe you do. Maybe you do, and maybe you just subscribe for the hell of it. I don't know. And I don't really care. I want genuine people that want to grow, want to evolve, and this information is helping them on their journey. And we can all help each other on our journey together, because we're all in this together, and we're all one, and we're all connected, and we all are love, and we all are coming from a compassionate, empathetic place. And the fact is, a lot of people are just working off ego, and that is the biggest kind of roadblock we're up against, and a lot of people are denying what is actually happening on the planet, and they don't want to acknowledge it. So they numb and numb and numb and distract and just stay as busy as they can possibly stay, and so I hope that you got something out of this video. I know I was rambling, and I didn't really have an actual message I was going to come on here to say, but then again, I never really do. It always just comes through me. Source God is just working through me and bringing these messages forward to somebody that needed to hear it, because there is somebody that listened to these damn messages that needed to hear it. And I know that is for certainty, because there's no reason that I would come on here and talk about what I talk about and not really think about it. It just comes through, and it comes through with passion and love and compassion. And so like I said, I hope that you got something from this, whoever's listening. And I love hearing the comments. We're getting here and there some comments, and I love hearing it. We're just built different on this channel. We're warriors, and we're full of wisdom, and we're here to serve the planet. I love you all so much. I hope that something resonated in this video for you. If not, listen to it again. Comment, like, subscribe, share. I love you all so much. From my heart to yours, I'm sending you so much love. Until next time, again, we're working on a new video series. Soon, part 1 will be out. But again, every day, I bring whatever I'm called to bring. And again, somebody's out there that needs to hear it. And if you know somebody that needed this message, share it. Share it out. Share it out to everybody you can. I would appreciate that from my heart to yours. Like, subscribe, comment. Make sure you hit the bell notification so you get notified when I drop a new video. And please comment. Please interact in the community. You never know. You can meet somebody that is like minded like you, and you could maybe get married, maybe a best friend, maybe whatever. And you can help each other. By us commenting, we're helping each other. We're bettering the algorithm so the video gets out there. We're bringing more subscribers so we can reach a broader audience and get the message out to people that need it. So I love you all so much. Thank you again. Take care. Until next time, I send you my love, light, and peace. Stay safe, stay loved, be compassionate, have empathy for what's going on around the planet, for everyone around us, and just do your best to be the best version of yourself. I love you all. Take care. I'll see you soon. Let's go, Wisdom Warriors. We got this.